Welcome to the wonderful world of hiking. I've put together some random and simple little tips that I've gathered over the years to help you, particularly if you are a beginner. So here we go. Number 1, hooded jackets. Any jacket or item of clothing that you have that has a hood has its own snazzy little way of folding up. I always get the arms of the jacket and fold them in like this. You can then fold the jacket inwards so it creates almost like a long rectangle, and then starting from the bottom, roll it up and it will securely fold into its hood. Then you'll have a nice little tameable jacket. Number 2, don't sleep with your head downhill. When you are assessing your campsite and wondering where to place your tent, obviously try and find the flattest spot.
And it's flat, look, it's an actual proper flooring.
Flooring. But if your tent is slightly sloped, then make sure your head is going to be higher than your feet. When you sleep with your head downhill, your blood flow can be affected, causing increased pressure inside your head. This can lead to headaches or dizziness or just general discomfort during the night, so try not to sleep with your head downhill. Number 3, birds love zips. Now this is not the case for every hike and not the case for every area, but birds are an intelligent lot, and particular species have developed the skills to zip open your zips in search of food. The currawongs in Tasmania love to do this, I've had a raven in Victoria do this, and in New Zealand, the wika love to annoy you. So I've stashed my pack, got my little day pack. So basically, if you're going to take your pack off at any stage and leave it unattended, try to conceal your zips. Maybe flip your pack over or put your rain cover on. Same goes for your tent. Try to have the zips up the top and not on the ground. So just be aware of smart birds. Number 4, sleep with your batteries. If you are bringing along batteries for your camera or your head torch, they tend to lose their charge more quickly in cold temperatures. So by putting them inside your sleeping bag with you at night, your own body heat can help. My old sleeping bag used to have a little zip pocket, so it was quite easy to pop them in without losing them. Number 5, beach walking. We all know that walking on the sand takes more energy out of us than walking on a harder surface, especially when the sand is very soft. But I just hope that today the sand stays hard and the wind stays down. So there are 2 things you can try and do to make it easier for yourself. One is wet sand tends to be firmer, so try and walk closer to the water. Alternatively, you can also try walking in the footholes of someone else who has walked before you, because the sand will already be somewhat compressed. Number 6, duct tape. Duct tape is great for fixing things when you are out on the trail. Looks like the duct tape's coming out. And obviously you're not going to bring an entire roll with you, so a common practice that you might see is that people will wrap some duct tape around their trekking pole. I used to do this, but I didn't really like how it was exposed to the elements and dirt would kind of stick to the edges. So now I roll duct tape onto a straw and keep it in my kit. I also did the same with my strapping tape and found this works great. Number 7, the ground sheet. A ground sheet goes under your tent to protect the bottom material from rugged terrain. But if you use a ground sheet, make sure it doesn't come out beyond the edges of your tent. The reason for this is if it rains, the water can drip off the outside of your tent and onto the ground sheet, where it can pool up and start to slide underneath your tent. So always make sure you can't see it poking out beyond your tent fly. Number 8, puffy fingers. When you're hiking, there is going to be more blood flow to your heart, lungs, and leg muscles. So the blood vessels in your hands might expand because it's trying to let as much blood through as possible. And this can make your hands look puffy. So a great way to combat this is to walk with hiking poles, or just swing your arms over your head every now and then. Number 9, tiger balm. Your body already has a pretty magical ability to recover during the night, ready for the next day of hiking. But it's only in recent years that I've purposely made time to both stretch and apply tiger balm to my calves and my feet each night. Tiger balm. And this has been making a world of difference comparatively to when I didn't do this. So I encourage you to do the same, even if you don't really feel sore. I've seen some people bring along little cork reflexology balls, or even just roll their feet on a drink bottle. But do something like this and you'll feel pretty great in the morning. This channel has a plethora of information if you're just getting started into hiking, so I do encourage you to go check out some other videos if you can. But I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one.